I think I cried enough there. So yeah, so by the title, the baby, we did do an ultrasound as soon as we got there, and the first thing the nurse who did the ultrasound said is that baby's head is up here, baby's legs are down there. So baby is breech. I think I talked about it earlier. I had a feeling. My doctor is really nice. He's the same one that delivered Autumn, and he did say that it's best to schedule an eversion. Oh dear Lord, I'm just so like. So he said the best thing would be that, at 36 weeks or almost 37 weeks, the baby cannot, it needs help to move. So basically they have to schedule an eversion where they have to move the baby, which is fine. I mean, I'll go through the pain of that. It's absolutely fine if it means the baby would move and I'll be able to get the baby out naturally. But he was talking about how he's done so many C-sections, and it's safe and it's good, and it's all of that stuff. Almost like he was telling me, like, just get ready for that, and I think he was just trying to reassure me because I've always had that fear. Everyone has a fear of getting, like, things in life. My fear is getting caught. Like, that's my thing. So yeah, so we have an appointment early next week to go, and he did say that sometimes when he does the eversion, sometimes the placenta can detach from that, and if that happens, then they're gonna have to do an emergency C-section right there and then. So he's like, come with any possibility that might happen. So basically, hospital bag, coming, knowing that we're most likely, hopefully, if the eversion is successful, we'll come home. But if it's not, then then the baby is, it just goes straight to the emergency room, and then baby comes out. And if the eversion it happens, then obviously, then everything is good, and we move forward, and hopefully it doesn't turn back again. But if it doesn't happen, then and no accidents happen, then I would have to schedule a C-section at 39 weeks. A C-section only happens on that day if something goes wrong with the eversion, which I've heard that he did say 65% of the time it works. The other 35-40% of the time it doesn't. And he said, looking at the shape of my stomach and how my stomach is forward, that most likely he's thinking that it's just shaped very weirdly and it might not. So he's just trying not to give me too much hope, and all of that stuff. And he did say also that he did say something else, and I forgot right now, because I was just, while he was talking, my mind was just, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe it's happening. He did say, though, that the only way an eversion can happen successfully, at least the rate can go up, is if the baby's legs are not already too down. And you guys already know my stomach is really down. Like, it's literally so down. So he says the baby's tush has to be curved like this, and his legs have to be a little bit up. But if his legs are dangling in there, then it's not even going to work with the eversion.
Yeah, your tush is down though. His tush is down.
But it says if his legs are also down, like, you know,
yeah.
if his tush is here and his legs, if his tush is here and his legs are like this, then it might not work. But if his tush is like this and his legs are up,
yeah,
then he might be able to curve his back
that's true, yeah.
and flip him the other way.
But I think, yeah, it was it was definitely tough to hear that, considering that summer and autumn, it was like easy, it was natural.
I just wanted one more, babe.
It's all right, babe. Don't worry about it. I mean, like, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do what the doctor said, and he said, like, play music. Play nice music, you know, soothing, classical, nice music down there, and it might help guide the baby, move it in such a way where hopefully his head goes down. And I believe it. It could definitely help. It can't hurt. So I told Ruth, just whenever you're sitting down, whenever you're not doing anything, just you're playing music down there. We'll just nice classical music or whatever, you know. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do, and we can hope and pray. All right. You know, if it's meant to be, you know, we'll just do everything we can, you know.
I just don't want it, babe.
No, I know that. Yeah, I understand. Don't worry about it. I understand, babe. Well, you know, we're all here for you.
I don't even know what to do now. I need to maybe start Googling and more about how I can position myself. Just I don't get it.
Well, yeah, that
you
and the
know?
music and... I mean, the baby's, I'm sure, is as much of it as you are now, because, like, he can do his own thing, too, you know? Yeah, we just got to turn him, so.
He's like, because they checked in the sonogram, he's healthy, he's breathing well.
Yeah, everything's
good.
good.
Everything is good. The cord is dangling around. He has a strong heart. Everything is great. It's just like, I don't know why it's not doing it.
He's being stubborn. He's giving us problems already. I have to punish him. He's not listening. He's not being very nice to us already. He's not even born yet.
So we have, today is what, Wednesday? Or Thursday? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, so we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then next Tuesday in the morning, we're going to go to the hospital.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And we'll have everything with us just in case. We'll be prepared. So, I know, yeah, she's going to go in and rest. She's going to play that music.
Oh, my eyes are red.
And we'll see what we can do. Swim. Maybe in the water, maybe in the pool. That might be it.
I should go swimming?
Swim, yeah.
For all of you moms who had C-sections, how was that? I don't know. Let me know.
Oh, wow. Be strong. I had 3 C. Wow. You ladies are amazing.
No, but I've heard that sometimes when you have like big phobias for it, like I know a lady who it was like one of her worst nightmare to have a C-section, and they had to give her 3 different medications to calm her nerves because she kept like screaming and they couldn't hold her down. You know, it's almost like the time when when we went to Florida and I was in that little space thing.
Yeah. The ride
thing was a space
Panic
thing,
attack.
and I had the most horrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe. It was just like it was the worst time of my life. That thing. I just, you know, and I just feel like, you know, even before because I've seen people have it before, and before you know, when you initially go in, they don't even allow the husband in there until they set up stuff. Like, I can't do it alone. I'm going to need you there.
I'll be there. Don't worry. You'll be fine, babe.
But anyway, guys.
But yeah, so we just wanted to let you guys know that's what's going on so far. And yes, thank you guys.
Did any of your babies turn last minute? Maybe, you know, obviously I'm just thinking of all of the things in my head, because it's like you plan for this thing, and I know like you can plan all you can, and it's like, you know, it's almost like you said, you can plan and God laughs, because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever He wants is what happens. I'm obviously going to keep praying about it, but I think now I'm just kind of, I need to calm myself down, because you know how it is with me. I was just like, whenever we go to the doctor's office, and I remember when I was pregnant with Summer, and the doctor said, oh, what is one thing that your birth, whatever that you want. I'm like, no C-section.
Yeah.
It sounds like the thing on my first is like, you could do anything to me, just don't give me a C.
Right.
So it's always been one thing that I've just never. Everybody has their thing. I know, like, sometimes you can't control it. It happens, but it's like, if anything that I've prayed for, it's that.
Well, I've seen a lot of comments coming up. Thank you guys so much for your prayer and love and support. Yes, your prayers for sure. We definitely need them. And then I've seen a few ladies that, in terms of some saying it was fine, it was a breeze. It wasn't as bad as people say. It's different for everyone, And like, you're a strong woman, Ruth, and like I said, like, it's your first, and like the doctor said, the first isn't nearly as bad as, the more you get, the more complicated it can be, whatever, everything. But like, to have the first one, and you're strong, like,
No.
yeah, I know they say more recovery time, but who knows? I mean, like, I've seen people that, they have surgery and they're like, oh, it's going to take, a few days. They're up and at it within a few hours. Like, whoa, that's crazy. I remember when I had 2 cats, they got spayed or neutered or whatever, and like the veterinarian's like, hey, listen, it's going to be a while before they're up and at them. It's going to be like a couple of days. They'll be down to the press. They came home from the operation. They're running around, jumping as if like nothing had happened. I was like, whoa. I mean, like, it's not the best example, not the best analogy for cats and a human,
God,
but still,
cat,
though,
babe.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Right,
if they can do that, and that's cutting off their genitalia. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're keeping yours. So, it's just the baby. And
I think you're making it worse.
no, I mean, I should be making it better. I mean, because, when you're bigger than a cat, you're stronger than a cat, right?
Why are we talking about a cat, babe?
Well, no, I'm just,
Babe.
Don't worry, you're going to be fine. I promise. The moral of the story is, if other animals go through a lot of stuff, like humans go through a lot of things, and you're going to be great. I've been through like a lot of pain stuff, and I can rebound really fast. I mean, it depends, but
Yeah.
And think about what other. Think about there's certain species of lizards that like iguanas and other when birds of prey like hawks come down, like some of them, they're able to, if they rest their tail, they're actually able to release their tail and run away and scare. They grow back a new tail. Okay, so I mean, like, and I'm sure they don't like that because they lost their tail, and the second tail doesn't look as nice, but they're able to like lose their tail.
You're making it worse. I don't know what
It's not making it worse. No, I'm just telling you, it's like nature. It's like, stuff happens.
Yeah.
So all I got to do is pray and trust in God. I mean, we do every day, right? So I wouldn't worry about it. So what's another good example? I mean, you look at certain types of worms. You can cut them in half, right? And then one part might grow back, like, as if nothing happened. Like, they might suffer a little bit, but hey, look, I'm going to grow. It's not going to kill me. I'm just going to grow and become a full worm again. Certain worms, right? So it's, it's okay.
That made me feel better. Cat, lizard, and a worm.
Yeah. And like humans, they, with everything, and that's without medical assistance. That's just, look at us. We got all the technology and medical assistance working in our favor. Beside, our capabilities, our natural capabilities and everything, and, so, yeah. So don't worry, you're going to be fine. The moral of the story is you're going to be all right, either way. You have a birth naturally, great. If it's a C-section, I
don't want a C-section.
I know you don't, but you know what? I'll make it enjoyable. I'll make sure the doctor lets me in there.
It's going to be the most.
Because I'm going to go in there and I'll Yeah, I'll have fun. I'll buy like, you know the movie Alien with Sigourney. I'll buy like one of those little puppy pet aliens. I'm like, oh, what else we got in here? I'll make sure the doctor lets me like, whoa, Ruth, look what you had coming out of you, like, you know, and yeah, and we have the baby out. And you gave birth to like an alien that was in there, and
anyway, guys, I'm gonna log off the Rick.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hey, babe, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. More stories, everything's
Trying
gonna
to
be
make
okay.
me feel better.
Yeah. And so, all right, and then.
What am I gonna do for the next few days? Just worry and stress?
Oh, I know what I could do. Maybe. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna do it now because an example of something fun, like I'll get you like a nice bracelet, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, you know, the baby comes out. I'm like, whoa, Ruth, look what you had inside of you this whole time. This beautiful bracelet, this beautiful gold bracelet. And I'll wear that, and it'll make you happy. It's like a miracle of nature. You gave birth to it. Never mind. All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna get through this. And everyone, thank you for your love and prayers and everything. This is very good. This is what we need. All right. You ready to get going?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get going. Yeah. Think positive.
So
exactly.
that's it.
Thank you, everyone, for everyone with all the very positive and loving comments and supportive comments. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll read the comments to see whatever I find in there.
And we'll talk to him. Tell him. Be like, hey.
Gotta move.
Hey,
move.
give him a little. No, you know what you should do? Give him this first spanking. His butt's over there. Start spanking it. He'll naturally want to move it away. You know, he'll just put his head down that way. He'll just flip around. He's like, stop spanking me. And that's it. Boom. Should be done. Just give him his first spanking before he's even born. All right? And then play that music too. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to get going. Well, while I drive home, let's relax. Everyone's there. And then when we get home, we'll sign off, okay?
No, I don't want to, because I feel like I'm going to be I'm already...
No, don't worry about it.
I'm already stressed out as it is.
You need movement. You can't just sit here and do nothing.
Yes, I can.
It's okay, babe. Well, we got things to do. You got to eat. See summer and autumn. They're going to help. We're going to see them. They're going to be very supportive.
Yeah.
Right?
My doctor knew immediately when he came in. He knew immediately because he...
Who said that?
Doctor,
Santino?
Yeah. He knew... He knew my fears for it, so his face showed it all. He's like, oh, I know, how am I going to break this news to Ruth? But I had already asked the lady who was getting the sonogram done. I was asking her all the right questions, and I already knew that coming in the room after we saw the sonogram lady. So he didn't even have to tell me. I already knew, but you could tell from his face like he was withholding that information. He didn't want to say anything to me, at least not immediately, because he knew like my absolute fear for that. He knew it. He's like, oh, I don't know if I want to tell Ruth this news. And then as soon as I saw him, obviously I looked at him and said, baby's head is, baby is breech. Baby's head is up here.
Well, I mean, right. Well, look at it this way too. I mean, as tough as this pregnancy and everything's been, like, here's another word.
What?
The gestation period for some certain animals is way longer than 9 months. There's some animals that carry their babies for a long time, and they're still able to do it. And how miserable they must be. All right. So at least
how does
we
that
got 9
correlate
months.
to this? How does that?
I don't know, but I'm still just trying to make you feel better. Because. Who wants to be pregnant for over 9 months? But yeah, there's some animals that, like I said, the gestation period is ridiculously long. It's like, damn, why do you want to carry that baby that long? So, we're gonna get it, and yeah,
we're just gonna get it real fast. That's the problem.
We're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do, don't worry, everything's okay.
Because it's traumatic. That's what I heard. That when you do a C-section, it's more traumatic. It's not relaxing. It's not like, you know how I can be in labor and kind of like I'm relaxed and I can just go with the flow.
Oh God, no! Feel relaxed. Well, yeah, both your labors, I'll be honest, with summer, I was so bored. I was bored out of my mind. Like, you're on the bed, you're getting the attention and everything. I'm sitting on like one of those medicine balls or whatever. I'm like, this is, like, it's just so boring until like the baby actually comes. Like, it's just, you know.
Derek, I would rather do the boring than do anything else.
Well, no, I know, me too.
Yanking
I mean,
baby out of my stomach.
I'll be sure to be prepared. I'll have like my tablet, so maybe I can, maybe I'll play some games or something. I'll probably explore the hospital. I'll probably have plenty of time to go to the cafe.
You
right?
want.
I'll go to the cafe, get some food.
When you're scheduled for a C-section, you want. You just like very,
no,
very,
no,
like,
no.
fast.
I'm saying not the C-section. I'm saying a natural birth without the C-section.
You're staying there.
I'm
the whole
gonna really,
time.
I check all the cabinets in the doctor's office. I'll wait till I get to the hospital. I'm gonna see what they have going on there.
You think he can turn fast? Veronica says he can turn fast. Well, we have a few days. We have a few days to get this baby to turn.
Play the music
we have a few days.
down there, okay?
So we're not gonna give up.
I'm gonna sing to it. Just
have a
spread
few
your
days.
legs. I'm gonna sing right in there, and he's gonna love the sound of my voice. He's like, "That's my father," and his head will naturally guide down there, and I'll be like, "Hi, Daddy," and then you know what would be the best thing is I see a little set of lips come out of your,
They're like, okay,
and I go,
this is
"Hi,
going
son." Mwah. I give him a kiss. He's like, "Okay, I'm not ready yet," and he goes back in. I'm like, "Hey, his head's right there."
Okay, this is going places we don't want to go.
We got a set of lips inside a set of. No, never mind. I don't want to say that.
Derek,
You know
okay,
what I mean.
we're going.
All
I'm
right.
logging off.
Anyway, well, everything's gonna be okay. Look at this. We got the clouds in the sky. Look at this air conditioner
Oh yeah.
with the drip, drip,
Calm
drip.
down.
Wow, we call it drip, drip, drip. Wow, I love the condensation. That's
Thank
what
you
it's
guys, everyone, for this love and support and prayers. I really appreciate
Yes,
you guys.
thank you
I
so
feel like
much.
you, my husband, obviously, God, and you, my husband, and then God, and then you guys. You really have been such a support for me, and
Of course.
I really don't know what I would have done
Well, I think the
without
answer is
everybody.
this. No, exactly.
So I'm very blessed and everything.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
You have to understand, like, the reason why I'm so emotional is because, and I know I'm gonna get a few comments saying, you have to be happy, at least you're having, it's not that. It's just when you make up your mind that something is going to go a certain way and it doesn't, you get super disappointed. And also too, this thing that has happened is something that I never wanted it to happen, because I have such a big thing about it. Well, you know how sometimes you have fear of, like, maybe heights, or you have fear of maybe, what else people have fear of? What, spiders? Fear of,
Yeah, no, I know, fear of a lot of
something.
things, but that
It's
raises
mine is
another
fear
good
of
point.
like getting caught. Like, that's my biggest thing. I would
Yeah.
not go through anything. Like, mine is, people have like surgeries and stuff. Like me, I couldn't even fathom, because it's like just a blade coming. It's just I don't want to
even
think about it.
Don't worry, you're not going to see it, and you're going to be.
I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna know it's
They're gonna
happening.
do the anesthetic. You're not going to. I'm going to show
Are they
you.
gonna
I'll
put me
let
to
you
sleep?
look at me. I'll just do a dance. I'll sing. I'll just do something funny to distract your attention. I don't know. I'll think of something funny. I'll embarrass you in front of everyone, where you get so angry that you don't even know they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, Derek, stop embarrassing me in front of all these doctors and everyone. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, the surgeon." But speaking of which, bringing up spiders, at least I'm still alive, right? Because again, there's some animals like arachnids, insects, even like other, like, after they mate, the male, female, the female, like the praying mantis, I believe, like the female just kills the male. Either kills him, eats him, whatever, or I forgot. Yeah, I used to know all this stuff. I'm getting confused in my head now because I have too much stuff going on inside my head, all this knowledge, whatever. But like, the female of some species of certain insects and arachnids, like I said, I think even animals, like after they mate, the female will kill the male. It'll be like start eating them. So, I mean, at least I'm there for you, so you don't have to worry about, because we're in this together.
You lost me at hello.
But anyway. So the long story short is, what you have to do is think about the animal kingdom. Think about the animal kingdom when you're having birth. You're like, wow, well, some animals really suffer. They really go through some crazy stuff, and oh boy, I'm an animal. Maybe I'm gonna have to go through this crazy stuff with you. I'm with you, right, iguana. I'm with you, all the other animals I mentioned, I forgot. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, say, hey, I'm here with you. I understand. I feel your pain. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I love you, babe. Okay? Yeah.
Love you too.
I love you.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go now.
Okay, guys. Yeah, we'll see you
I'm
soon.
gonna go
Yeah, thanks
tell
for your love and
everybody. I'm gonna
prayers.
call your sister. Maybe she'll make me feel better. Derek's sister
Sure
always
she
has a
will.
way to make me feel better.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna call her.
You should. All right, and then,
All right.
like I said, we're gonna play music. I'll sing. You know, we're gonna get this boy in the position he needs to be in. You know.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
babe. I love you.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you
Thank you
guys.
so much. All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.